the wife went out of town about a year or so back and left me at home by myself to batch, and after 5 straight nights of TV, I was ready to scream. So I called up this beer drinking buddy of mine. I said, Bill, I ain't having a real good time. He said, why don't we go to the wrestling matches and let off a little steam? The main event was the Spider from Parts Unknown with his trusted partner, the Blue Cyclone. They were taking on a team that never had been beat. Now, I'd never seen the matches before, and the crowd was backed up plumb out the door, but me and old Bill lucked out and got ringside seats. Well, then they rang the bell and all hell broke loose. My legs were shaking like a rubber goose. I'd never seen anything like this, not even in the war. The Cyclone put the Vulture in an airplane spin, then he body slammed him and he did it again. I swear I didn't see how that old boy could take much more. It was right about then, in the thick of things, my buddy Bill threw a chair in the ring, and that's when I knew we'd better be heading for the door. 'Cause I saw the Cyclone looking at us, and he's rubbing his head and starting to cuss, and I knew if he caught us, he'd break Bill's neck for sure. Well, where we parked wasn't too far, and Bill ran so fast he beat me to the car, locked the doors and wasn't about to let anybody in. And I turned around and the Cyclone was there, and he said, hey, punk, you forgot your chair. And by the look in his eyes, I knew that this was the end. And then he body slammed me 2 or 3 times, and he put his arms around me from behind, and then he pile drived me right there in the hard concrete. Broke both my arms and 3 of my ribs. It's the closest I've ever come to being killed, and that's the last thing I remember before he put me to sleep. Blue Cyclone, Blue Cyclone. Well, I woke up in a hospital bed just thinking I believe I could have took him if I hadn't been drinking. So the next time we meet, I won't be on no binge. 'Cause I hadn't been the same since we had that fight, and I see that Cyclone in my dreams at night. I'll never be satisfied till I get revenge. So I called up Bill and told him my plan. All he said was, right on, man, I'd do the same darn thing if it'd been me. It all happened so quick when that car door slammed. It must have broke something, 'cause the door lock's jammed. You was already down, he's gone time I got free. Bill said, since you're thinking about taking him again, I know 2 old boys that weigh 210. They'd take on a grizzly with a switch in the woods at night. Well, we talked it over, and they said they's willing. They'd stop at nothing short of a killing. Said, "Horse, we'll back you as long as you wanna fight." So we all went down to the Hammerlock Bar to hang out with all the wrestling stars and waited for the Blue Cyclone to hit the door. Well, after a while, he finally appeared and sat down at the bar and ordered a beer, and he barely took a sip before I stepped to the middle of the floor. I yelled, hey, Cyclone, remember me? I'm the guy you put to sleep. Only this time you can see I'm not alone. You see them 2 big dudes over there? And the Cyclone looked, said, over where? And I turned around, and I'm a son of a gun, they is gone. Well, the Cyclone looked at me and grinned. He said, okay, punk, here we go again. Seems to me that some guys never learn. And then he waded through them tables and chairs, put a full Nelson on me and grabbed my hair, and when he threw me to the floor, I was starting to get concerned. The next thing I remember, they was carrying me in, and the doctor said, oh no, you again? I said, doctor, how long do you think it'll be this time? He said, boy, if you don't leave the Cyclone alone, one of these days you ain't going home. You'll need the Undertaker services, not mine. He's the meanest wrestler the ring has ever known. He'll make you groan, he'll make you moan, he'll lay you prone and break your bones. Blue